Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Beth, and this is a shout out to my members of my members only Beth Golden Circle. Since I did this, we've added 2 more members. Let me see, I think it's Dee Dee and Pamela. So welcome to everyone that's on the list, plus Dee Dee and Pamela. Your name will be on the list next time. I printed this out, and I keep forgetting to do the shout out, so I'm going to start doing this and printing it out every time. So thank you very much. And if you want more info on the members only, then just click the join up underneath the title, and it will take you to a video where I talk to you about it, and that's where you can join. Please do it on your desktop or your laptop though, because Apple charges more on their iPhone. Alrighty, we're gonna get started. Yes, this is just a piece of paper, but you know, it's better than nothing. I'm not a technical person where I can add it in like all these fancy YouTubers. This is 1 o'clock in the morning, y'all. I have been working at the booth. Oh, I need to flip this over. It has been cold here. Oh, my hair. It has been cold here. Yesterday, Ashley and I were at the booth, and we looked outside, and it was snowing. And I mean, the snow is coming down. And thankfully the Fiat did just fine, and we made it home, and it stuck around until this morning. It was pretty. We actually enjoyed it. I have been going down to the booth pretty much every day, trying to get it set up. And then I came down here to do a video about 10 o'clock, and this place was so, I mean, it was a wreck. It was just, stuff was everywhere. I can't work in that kind of condition. And so I spent the last 2.5 hours cleaning down here. And it's still not as good as it should be, but at least it's where I can function a little bit down here. I'm almost there. I probably have another week where I'm going to be going down there every day, and I'm exhausted. It is wearing me out. But I do know that this is not something that is going to have to take every day once I get everything in there. I have sold a few things. Not as much as I would like for being there. Well, actually, I haven't really been there very long, have I? And Ashley just got her purses put in there yesterday, I think. So it is coming along. But boy, I forgot how much work that was. But I've met a lot of really sweet people there. That makes it fun. Okay, I'm going to flip this around. Hi, I'm Beth. If I didn't say that, welcome to my channel. You're going to have to, because it is late, and this may be a goofy video. I'm just going to be ready that right now. Okay. And with it being late and me being goofy, if it messes up, I don't care at this point, okay? So we're going to experiment around today. We're going to do it with the I don't know if I want to do the 10-minute cure, if I want to do the Mix2Mold on this. I do not know. I don't know. I do know what goes down first is what's going to show. So we're going to I don't want a whole lot. I just want a touch. Oh. I told y'all. I hope y'all are doing good. I sort of have missed. I feel like, I know it's only been 2 days since I've done a video, but I feel like it's been forever since I've been down here. That doesn't make any sense, I know, but it's wild. And it's like, I miss it when I'm not down here. Oh, let's try a little glass. Did that work? Oh, it's going to be one of these nights. I just dropped it on the floor. Okay, that was a waste. Or mornings, I should say mornings, because it is Saturday morning now. I'm not going to dump it in my hand. I can hear Buster upstairs. He's probably wondering, I'm gone so much now. And when I'm downstairs, he just sits at the top of the steps. I don't let him come down here anymore, because if there's something on the floor, he licks it, and I don't want him getting sick. And even though I do sweep my floors, I don't know. It scares me. Now, if I'm down here and I'm right with him, then that's different. But yeah, I'm trying to pick them up and put them in there. Pooped. See, I dropped him last time. I don't want to do that. I want to get some over here is the problem. I need to get some spoons. Oh, and I went to Salvation Army Thursday, and I didn't really find much. Probably going to move anyway, so I don't know why I'm being so fussy about this. And I still haven't decided. I'm trying to decide while I'm doing this if I'm going to do the 10-minute cure or the Mix2Mold. Okay. These are bigger. Not a whole lot, but you know what? I want more of this. I don't think this is enough. Okay, and a little bit more of this. And this is crushed glass. And I like the mixture of the organic with the sparkly. And of course you could use this all year. You could use this for a Christmas, New Year's. Oh, this would be really pretty for New Year's. Yeah, I'm trying to keep my... And I am going to be real funny about it right now because I just got through cleaning everything up and... Oh no. Okay, I goofed. Oh no, this is not going to work. I knew to wait until tomorrow to do a video. I knew it. Something told me it was just too late and it was just gonna... But no. Oh, we're gonna do it that way. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do it. Mix2Mold, I know that I could sand it. If I do the 10-minute cure, and if it goes up underneath all of it, then I'm not going to be able to sand it. So we're going to use the Mix2Mold. Just love my thought process. And I think I'm going to mix it right in the bucket. I've never done that before, but I think I'm going to because I'm going to have to open up another bucket anyway. This is my last bucket of Mix2Mold that I'm opening up. I plan on doing a members only video by Monday. If everything goes okay. I don't want to wait until too late in the month, because that's Christmas and I'm sure everybody's got plans and stuff going on, and if you don't, then I'll be making videos all month long. I feel like I've been away forever, but it was 2 days ago. Well, now this is the third day, I guess, since but this will be coming out on the third day. Oh, and I talked to my older son, and the Discord thing, we still don't have everybody over there. And y'all shouldn't feel bad about not knowing what you're doing, because I definitely don't know what I'm doing. I'm still trying to learn, though, and I'm supposed to be getting back with him so we can sit down and we're both at the computer, and he can show me, because yes, we can't all see each other, and we can hear each other. If we can figure out how to do it, that's going to be awesome. It's just figuring it out, y'all. And I am not about to give up on that, because I mean, y'all see me anyway, but I have not ever been able to see all of y'all, so I'm really excited about that. Okay. You know what? Do I even have water here? I don't even see my water bottle. Oh, here it is. And normally I put water in first, so this is backwards. That's not enough water. Okay. Wow, that's weird, mixing it up in here. So I didn't have enough water. I'm thinking about, let me do this. I had to clean my house today too. I haven't cleaned my house, and oh my gosh. I had to do dishes, I had to sweep and mop the floors, I had to clean the bathroom. I need to go outside and sweep the back porch and the front porch off, because there's leaves everywhere. I feel like I'm working a full-time job, y'all. But I do know there's the light at the end of the tunnel there, because once you get it all set up, then you just basically go in once a week and add new stuff or see what's sold, and it's not 5 minutes away from trying to get it so where it won't, it's all going everywhere. Okay. Maybe if I fill it up this way. Okay, y'all. There's no way. Look at that. You're talking about a perfect amount. That won't happen again. And I'm going to just throw the bucket away. Oop. Uh-oh, what'd I do with the lid? Did I throw the lid away? I'm not going to bounce it because I'll do that. What is that? Oh, those are air bubbles coming up. Okay. Oh, look at that air bubble. Oh my. Look at those air bubbles. Okay. Y'all want to see some pictures of my booth? I don't know if they're any good. I took some today. Trying to figure out how to make a wall. And I still hadn't figured out how I'm going to do that yet. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have thrown that bucket away. I really need to do a nutcracker. And I really wanted to do this one. That's a dragon. Oh, poo-poo. Okay. There it is. I sure like mixing it up in there. Wonder if I should. let me wipe it out. I don't have any paper towels down here. But I do have wipes, so let me wipe it out because I don't want it to... I don't want to have hard spots where this goes ahead and dries before the other. Okay. I have more water. I think I do. I could be wrong. No, I got it. And since this is all going to be white and I'm going to paint it, I don't have to worry about it. Okay. Probably need to find some more molds. I think I made way too much. But before I forget it, I am going to spray this down in this mold because it is so detailed. Well, okay. That's not enough. That's not enough either. get the air bubbles out because there's a bunch of them. They're popping. Give it a second. Okay, I'm afraid this thing's gonna go wobbly, so I'm gonna try to brace it. I don't know if that's gonna work or not, but I'm gonna pick this up and I'm gonna squish it. I may not have enough. Wow, that takes a lot. Okay, well, let's do this one. I'm going to pick that one up and I'm going to squeeze it because there's so many little parts. Okay, maybe we'll have enough for all of it, I don't know. Uh-oh. That one needs to go back. Have much left. Let's see if I've got a little bitty, something little bitty. I think I have anything little bitty. I don't think I've got enough left to do that. Maybe I do. Okay. Let's see. This is the witch one that Aisha says I could make a Christmas wish out of this witch, whatever you call them. I think there's a pumpkin down there. I don't know. She seemed to think that I could, so. They're all sort of holding each other up. Wow. And put that over there just so it can't fall. Okay. Not too bad of a mess. That came from the bucket. I don't think I really over poured any of them either, so that's pretty cool. Okay, now we have to wait for them to cure. So I think what I'm going to do is pause this, hook the charger up so it doesn't go dead, and go upstairs for about an hour. Oh, that's nice and smooth. Oh, I love it when that is so nice and smooth, but there is no way I'm taking it out because it would crack on me, and I know it. I'm not putting any pressure on this either, just to let you know. Oop. Yeah, I want that to stay in there at least an hour. And those two, I just don't want that. There was a lot of bubbles that came up in that. I don't want these to have bubbles. I so thoroughly enjoy using Mix2Mold. It's so nice to be able to craft with your hands and not have to worry about wearing gloves or a mask. Alright, I'm going to hook this up to the charger and pause it, and when it's ready to come out, I'll be back. Well, hello. It is now Saturday. I went upstairs and turned the TV on and immediately fell asleep. Of course, it was 3 o'clock in the morning, so I know this is good and dry now. I am so sorry. You're going to hear our next door neighbor has got people over there mulching her leaves out of her yard. It has been going on since 7 o'clock this morning. I thought it was sort of rude, but you know, who am I? We're gonna take the small ones out first. This is the dragon with the book. Look at that pinhole. That's where an air hole was. Okay, and this one, oh, that comes out pretty smooth. These are candle molds, and I love candle molds, especially for Mix2Mold. They are great. Oh, this is cool. I don't really like the diamond thing there, but that's okay. I like the book. I don't know why that's there. I could cut it off, but we'll leave it on this one. Really, really detailed. Buggy-eyed. He's a buggy-eyed dragon for sure. Okay, so that's the dragon wood book mold from Temu. This is the one. Oh, this is gonna be Buster Boo in a fedora and a and this is gonna be real easy to paint because you paint it all black and you dry brush it. If the detail's as good as I think it's gonna be. Oh, look at that. Look at that. How adorable is that right there? Is that an air? No, that's the way it's supposed to be. I thought, oh no, but that's, can you see the detail? Let me bring it up, because when I bring it up, yeah, it allows you to see the detail. And boy, there's a lot of detail in here. I've not had my coffee yet, just to let you know. You got me last night when I was super tired, and now you got me this morning before I even had my coffee. Oh, there is a little air hole though, right there. But if that's the only one I get, what is that? That's got to be a default. Or the dog has a mold on it. Oh, Buster Boo. No, that's just a little bubble thing. That's weird though. That's good. That's the only one. I want to just take it down and make it more rounded. I could sand it, but I'm trying to round it out a little bit. And then I'll sand it. And that's all it took. Well, no. There you go. Now it's gone. Okay. Look at how cute that is. And the detail is just really, the texture on the coat. That is really, really cool. Oh, and I just saw an air bubble on the dragon right there on his ear. That's the only one too. I only get one. I'd like to get none. That would be great. And just like that, it's gone. Okay. Now we have the Nutcracker. This one, I hope, really doesn't have anything wrong with it. Okay. This one's a little bit harder to get out. And it is very stretchy. I'm going to pull it up to me so I can get it out. Goodness. There it goes. Okay. It's sticking to itself. There. Oh no, I'm gonna have to fix that. There's an air bubble right there. Right in front. Wow, so far. And I'm going to have to sand that down because it doesn't set level. It's like a rockin' nutcracker. But I can fill that in with a little bit of Mix2Mold. Are those air bubbles? Those are air bubbles in that too. Okay, yeah, this one's going to need a little bit of work before I can paint it. But it's not that big a deal. I can get those fixed. Okay. Oh, I meant to bring me paper towels down here, but I did not. This is the one that Ashley kept saying I could turn into a Christmas wish. Why can I? Yes. Let's see if I can. Now, if the cat's there, the broom's there. That is what needs to come off of there. The pumpkins. So, I am going to put a little mask on, though, if I can find one. Yeah, I won't sand without a mask. And I have... Oh, I have no idea. Oh, wait. I found one. It's a new one now, so it's going to smell. I prefer using the older one. But okay. These are great for sanding. Oh, let me get this. I'll put it down to that one right now while I'm doing this. Yep, they always stink when you first get them. I should open them up and air them out. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. I need another piece of sandpaper. I need a coarse. Well, okay, this is pretty coarse right here. And I want a coarse to start off with, and I'll go with a finer one. When I get it down. I just want to see if you can use this. Yep, I've almost got it down to where I can use the other one now. Okay, I'm going to switch it to the fine. To smooth it out. Y'all can see me, right? I don't mind that star on the back. It can represent the Christmas star. Oh, let's get something on it. Nope. I want it smooth, so. So you can take it off. My daughter was right. That's what I do with sandpaper to get that sand off of there. It makes it go further or last longer. Okay, we're going to remove these. That over there. I don't know why I'm doing this because I know I'm going to have to sand that one down. I just hit the camera. Okay. So, let me bring it out. Okay. I got this off of Temu too. Now this was local pickup. No, it was not local pickup. It was local warehouse. And it cost me $7. And there is Zion's hair. For that cat not being down here. Ooh, okay. Oh no. I got one air bubble right there. Oh, that's a bad place. That's not. Right there in the corner. Okay. This is what it looks like before I start sanding. Now, I'm going to use this right now. And I really need to spray water on it. And I really don't have any water in my spray bottle. Let me do this over my trash can. Ow. Okay. I'm just going to do one side at a time so you can see the difference. That's what it looks like on that side. You can definitely see the difference. And that was just lightly sanding. Let me get the sander block out. This is a little bit finer sandpaper on the sanding block. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing I did. I'm going to start off with this. And then I'm taking the finer one. And it's going to feel, you're going to be able to feel, because there's rocks and stuff in there. That does not bother me. Now if you want total smooth and you don't like the roughness, then This is probably not your thing. That is one of the things that I love about it. Oh yeah, there you go. And I do put some pressure on this when I'm doing it. And it's going to leave little gaps because that's where you hit the stone and the like right there. But that's all part of the actual look. It has texture. It has texture that when you pick it up, you're going to feel it. Boy, they're loud out there. Of course, I mean, it's right outside my garage door, and then we have an oversized driveway, but it's still loud. I'm going to sand this down a little bit to try to get that bubble not quite as oh no. Oh no, no, no. Okay. Okay. Now I really want to get inside here too. What I'm going to do is that right there. But I may have to go with a coarser. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm going to have to go with a coarser, because it's not really picking it up, so. Oh my, I just sanded the skin off of. Okay. Make sure you use plenty of water when you do this. It is going to make the difference. Oh, this is lovely. Again, I'm just taking a wet wipe. And I am going to put J. Dixon's matte sealer on this instead of waxing it. Let's see something here. I'm looking for a fast drying. There's our matte sealer. Let's just see. Y'all know what I'm fixing to try? Oh, let me get that cleaned up. Hey, honey, I'm trying to finish my video. Can I call you right back? No? I love you. Bye-bye. Okay. I just want a little bit. Well, those are not any good. The end is broke off. Oh, that worked. Okay. Let's see if we can get it dried on here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. Oh, well, okay. We can do that too, I guess. Should have left it because I wouldn't do this if I was waxing it, but since I'm going to put a sealer on it, and I'm using the same stuff that I'm sealing it with, because these are where the stones were. So I'm just sort of putting them back. And you notice I'm not trying to make them not stand out. That's my favorite color in here, so poop. Okay, little drop. And a little drop. I think this is too big. There it goes. I got it in there. Okay. And this is matte, so I'm not worried about the extra as much around the area because it will dry matte. Okay. Oh, this is gorgeous. I hope the glitziness of it comes through because it does sparkle. But you've got the rock in here too, which makes it sort of organic. And there's that color I do not like that got there on the I do not like that color. I'm going to sand that off real quick. Oh, and it came off, thankfully. I found another hole that I needed to fill right there. And I could do that one if I wanted to, but that's not too bad. So, what do y'all think? I absolutely love this. And it's big. I am not going to seal it right now. I'm going to let it dry for a full day before I put that sealer on there to make sure that all the moisture, because I just put a bunch of water in there and it feels sort of damp, and it's from all the water. And it did just come out of the mold. And I'll put it on a wire rack so the air can circulate up underneath it. It's like those cookie racks. You can get them at the Dollar Tree. Doesn't have to be metal. It could be the plastic, but it's just... Let me see if I can find mine down here. Sometimes I just put it on the big metal rack that's the same way. But let me see if I can find the small one to show you. Let's see. Ooh, I can take my mask off. Woo! That's fun. I don't see it up here. It's normally right here. Well, I can show you. Well, this is not going to help though. But I'll show you this. This came out of my maybe. Okay. This came out of my, oh, I just hit the the heater. That came out of my toaster oven that I use for my clay. And it doesn't have to be high. It's just big enough where the air can circulate, where it's not setting flat on something. They dry faster and they dry more evenly that way. The cookie sheets that I'm talking about that you can get, they actually even have the crisscross going. But whatever will raise them up, don't try to set it up on cups or something, because then the chances of it tipping over, falling over, and breaking are just, yeah. These work wonderfully. Or the little cookie racks that you can get. And I know the Dollar Tree here sells them. I don't know if they sell them everywhere or not. Did that one have a hole in it I needed to? No, I fixed it on the ear. Yeah, and these still feel a little bit too. So I'm going to leave these to dry too, even though I really want to do them. I'm not setting that up because I don't want anything falling over on that, because that is gorgeous. See, that just fell over too. Let's just do it that way. That way they're all safe. Okay. Now, you remember when I did this Christmas tree where I showed you the Stamperia model paste, and I used, well, we're gonna paint it. I am looking for, this will work. I don't want a real dark. This is the moss. And I don't really care. Oh, that's thick. Okay, I do care if it's like that, because I don't want it that thick. Let me mix it up. Sometimes you have to add water to this chalk paint too. And just note, it's okay if you do. Just do a couple of spritz at a time. That was just one sprit, and that should do it. Chalk paint is not, it shouldn't look like glue. I mean, it's a lot, it is thicker than normal paint, but I'm going to put a spritz of water in there too. Because I got a big clunk of it. And I should have taken the string off. I'm going to cut it off. And we can replace it, because that's not going to look good with... Oh no. Okay, I got it. I'm getting glue. I'm getting paint everywhere. I just stuck my sleeve in it. So I should have had my coffee first, but I wanted to make sure that I could get this up today. Sometimes it takes hours. Yep. and I am stopping to try to get this off my sleeve real quick. If you get it fast enough, then you can. I should probably put gloves on. I'm going to put gloves on, y'all. I don't want to have to. Okay, y'all just wait just a second. I'm going to put gloves on. There they are. These are the wonky ones, but that's okay. It keeps the paint off, and that's all I'm wanting. Okay, here we go. And I don't want it real thick because I want to be able to highlight, dry brush the detail that we put on it. And I'm just using a really cheap, worn-out chip brush. And it's because I'm putting a lot of pressure trying to get it down in. And I don't want to ruin a good brush doing this. And I will be painting the back too. But I want to put a little bit of brown on the trunk because tree trunks are not green. Well, not in my world, but they're not. I mean, maybe they are in yours. Yep, that's all I wanted. Okay. Oh, I see a spot I missed though. Of the grain. So what we're going to do, oh, yeah, now I see a lot of. Okay, we're going to dry this. I'm going to wrap this up and have my, I really need to buy stock and baby wipes. And you know it's dry when the shine is no longer there. And wow, I missed a bunch of spots. And that's how you can tell. I'm pouncing it in there now. I hope y'all have a fantastic weekend. It is warmer this weekend, and when I say warmer, it's in the 40s. I think it's supposed to get to like 48, but that is warmer than what we've been having. So it's still cloudy though. It's been really gloomy and cloudy. I'm a sunshine person. I like the sunshine. It just, if the sun is shining, somehow it just makes me feel better. When it's gloomy, it's like, oh, you just don't even want to get out of bed. Well, I don't anyway. Okay, we're going to put this up for right now. We're going to bring this big, never used it. I bought it at Salvation Army. This is the time of year this would be really good. Hope it's still good. Paint will go bad. Oh, if I can get the lid off. I might not be able to get the lid off. If there's paint up underneath this lid, this time it's not my fault. I am really bad about doing that with my paint. And you really shouldn't, because it makes them get stuck. Oh, that's got to be mixed. Look at that. That's going to take a big... Uh-oh. I don't know if this is any good or not. It's thick around the edges. I'm trying just to do the inside to see if I can get enough out to use. Let's see if I can. Boy, it stinks. That is plenty. Now I've got it all over my gloves. See, that would have been all over my hands, y'all. I really need paper towels down here, because I really need to dry brush. I guess I could use the cotton swabs. I'm getting the gold off of the tips of these. Let's see if that isn't going to work. Okay. Then I need to find a really good... Oh no, did I ruin that brush? How did I ruin that brush? That's too soft. Okay, this is awfully small, but let's see if this is going to work. This is metallic gold. I'm going to be adding white on to it too, on the tips, to make it look like snow. You can see I'm getting the majority of it off, and then I'm going back to where the paint is on the cotton and getting more that way. And then when I need to add more to the cotton, I'll put my brush back in. The key to this working is to use very, very little paint. And you can very quickly get too much on there. So don't get impatient, and I tend to. Let me bring this up. So I'm going to bring it up to 2 for just a minute, and hope that I don't forget to bring it back down. If I go and I see a spot that looks a little bit too light, then you can always go back over, and when I go back over, I do it in a swirling to get any kind of line formation that may come from me going this way with my brush. So again, I'm making sure that I get, see, I heavy-handed it right there. Too much paint. I'll put white there so it looks like snow. Because I'm going to see that now every time I look at it. That's going to be the first thing that I see on this tree. And once again, I'm going around because there's very, very little paint on my brush at this point. So I'm going back around. And that seems a little dark right there to me. So, and this is not fast. If you ever see anybody do this and it's like boom, 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 boom. Mm-mm. There's so much AI out there now, it's almost impossible to know if you're watching real shorts anymore, or reels on Facebook. It's like, it's really horrible. I mean, AI can do really bad things. It can. We all know that. Well, I hope we all know that. But there's a lot of good that it could do too. It depends on, of course, us humans on how we use it. Like everything else. I'm just touching it in there because we're almost done. I don't need that much. And that white is just going to shine right through. You see how that sort of blends and makes that line between the green and the brown, just, it softens it up. Hope you can see this. Okay. I'm bringing it down to 1 again. Okay. And then we're going to set that aside and we're going to get some white. Oh no. Boy, this is my day of spilling stuff. And I am going to sweep it up real quick because if I forget that I did this and then I go to walk and I hit one of those, it would not be good. So I'm taking the time to make sure that that's not going to happen. Because it was a bunch of little resin pieces that I made that were in a cup over here. Okay. Oh, I need to get the white. I had the white. What did I do with the white? Oh. Poot. Now this is not chalk paint. This is a folk art terracotta. This is called Snowbank. Now this has got a little bit of texture, and I want that. And actually, the cotton pad worked really well. So I'm going to just add another one on top of that. I'm going to wipe my brush off with a baby wipe because dry brushing, you don't have the amount of paint on your brush, and you can do this. Then I'm going to take my good old jeans and dry it. So you can see it more on the, but I'm still getting the majority of it off. I don't know if I like this, to be quite honest. I think maybe I need to put more of this on here where it looks like, yeah. I think maybe that's what. Doesn't really look like snow because there's not enough of it on there. And I know there shouldn't be snow up underneath. So I'll go back in and I will take that out. Okay. Uh-oh. I don't know if I like that or not. don't know if I like the snow on it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just lightly dry brushing some white. On here. And it's very, very light. I knew that was going to be too dark. That's the reason why I hesitated. And I'm going to go back in with the gold a little bit, but I'm going to dry this first. And this is just one of those cutouts that you get at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. They're still $1.25 at our Dollar Tree. Okay, I'm going to go back in with the gold. Nope, that's turning white. Okay, I don't need that. Let's get rid of those. I need to get that white off of there. I'm out of everything. Wait a minute, I'm out of it. I don't think I'm going to the booth today. I think I am just... I was supposed to get the prices on there. I got as many prices as I could on there, but I'm just hitting it in no particular order, just until I like what I'm looking at. I want some of the white, but I don't want it to be predominant. I want the eye to say, okay, green Christmas tree, because there's a green background. But I also want it to say, oh, festive, because it is a Christmas tree. So there's gold. And then, of course, You know, some people don't have snow on Christmas trees. If you live in Florida, although some Floridians have seen a snow before. Doesn't happen very often, but in the northern part of the states, it does happen. Okay, that's what it looks like so far. And the gold is metallic, and when the light hits it, of course this is just a flat little thing. It's not, you know, but when the light hits snow, what does it look like? It looks like glitter, right? Yes, it does. So we are going to add some glitter. And we're going to add some white glitter. And I really wish I had some really pretty, true white glitter, which I do not. All my glitter I have is got color in it, like speckles of color. They call it white, but it's not white. Diamond dust, see, that sparkles, but there's no color in that. But I don't want to waste my diamond dust on this, but it would look better. Why do I have that? Am I supposed to be using that too? Okay, once again we're going to get some of the sealer out. I'm going to just put a little bit in there. And I'm not going to use that. This is the brush that I used, and this is the brush we'll use again. Yeah, I use sealer a lot instead of glue. It dries faster. But you know it's going to dry hard because it's sealer. Oh, see, that sparkles. But we'll add just a little bit. Okay, that works. Oop. Well, this is matte, so this is not going to be a shiny gloss. I'm going to go ahead and do this one. Yeah, see, now I'm getting impatient. And the paint wasn't even dry on this. I thought I dried it. Okay. I feel like I need to make lines up in it, like it needs something in there. I don't know what it is. I don't know if that's going to work, but I mean, at this point, I just know I don't like it this way. I should have painted it white first. See, because that looks better to me than just the plain. But most of that's not going to stick to it, so you're not really going to see it. And oh, we have glitter everywhere. And I am so thankful, so very thankful that I put gloves on. I'm trying to give it time to dry. Setting that over there. I can't. I know all this is going to fall off. No, it didn't. I could put another layer on there, but I'm going to let it dry. I don't think that looks too bad. And put a bow right up there and hang it for $1.25. I don't think that's too bad. You could actually do it. Oh, look at that. I don't want to waste that. You could actually put it on a board too and make it into something that doesn't look like a, you know, piece of thin wood. I'm trying to get one of these scrapers open. I don't really scrape good though. I need a card. That's what I'm looking for, and I thought I had one in here that I kept because they're wonderful for this. It's time for me to clean my drawers out again. I don't know if y'all are just as bad, but oh my word. Now, that is not going to work. Okay, let's try this, but this is too flimsy. I know this is not going to work. Nope, it won't. It won't get down like a credit card or a plastic card. I am able to get a little bit of it though. Oh, poo. Poo, 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 poo. I'm looking, y'all. Oh. I'm looking around to see if there is something I can use, because I do not want to waste that. Oh, maybe this? I'll tear this off. I don't think this is going to work either, but... Well, it looked better than the paper did. Get one of these cups. I'm closing my drawer. I'm real bad about leaving my drawer open and then okay. Well, I saved some. Yes, it was worth it. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, because I know, yeah, I'm still leaving my gloves on because I don't want this glitter all over my hands. There is so much glitter, that's not going to work. Okay. Let me go get my big tape. Sometimes duct tape works the best because, and of course you can get duct tape at the Dollar Tree, so it's not like, nope, I want a big strip. Oh. Yeah, it's so sticky, it's pulling my gloves off. But as much glitter as I've got, oh yeah, that works. Oh. There's so much that the other won't even. Pick it up. This is not doing it as good as I want it to either. Okay. And no, I'm not brushing this onto the floor. I refuse. Because I will be looking at glitter for the next 2 years. I can't feel the... There it is. Oh, this is cheap tape from the Dollar Tree. And I suggest you don't buy it because this is what you deal with every time you go to try. Well, I do anyway. Yep. Could you hear my frustration? Where'd that come from? Did I just knock that over? Where'd the cup go? Oh, it's sticking to the... Okay. We did so good until right at the end. And then I'm not dealing with that. I'm not. Not gonna do it. I don't think that's gonna work any better. There's just too much, and there's too much for my rolling thing right now too. And yes, I lost every bit of that I tried to pick up. The duct tape got the cup. I know it did. I didn't see it, but when I watch it back, I'm sure I'll see it. Because it's all... Y'all know that I'm not a big fan of glitter because of this right here. And if people don't have problems with glitter, kudos. I don't believe it, but if they say they do, kudos. If they don't ever get it everywhere and they don't fight with it, then I think that's awesome. I've never met anybody in real life that doesn't complain about glitter, but I know a lot of people say, oh, glitter's fun. Oh, I don't have glitter anywhere in my house. Well, okay. I raised 3 kids. I know what glitter does. And you know how OCD I am about, well, my kids played with glitter. I mean, there was a sheet down, there was puppy pads down, there was something down, and then they went straight outside, and I was still finding glitter all the way through my house for a year afterwards. There's just so much on it. It's even on, seriously, y'all, it's even on the wet wipes. I wasn't worried about the paint. This is why I don't use glitter any more than what I do. Because it is a pain in the patootie. And I am fixing to come up with something where you can get that glitz and sparkle without having to use this. Oh, yep, I almost did it. First time ever. I almost said a bad word on YouTube. You may not be able to see it, and you may think, well, that's not... It's everywhere. It's embedded into this mat. It is on my mixer. It is on my bubbler over here. It is on my lamp over here. It is all over this tray. It is up here. It's even on up at the very top of that. And if you don't want, see? You see the glitter in that? And if you don't want to see this and hear me fuss, then you can fast forward through this part of it. Because there's no way that I am going to stop until this is off. And I'm not about to touch my camera with my fingers this way. And in order to turn my phone off, I have to touch it. And so, I have noticed a couple of the Best Golden Circle crew is talking back and forth over on Discord. I'm not there, but I think it's pretty cool that they're talking back and forth. Donna was on there, and I believe it was Michelle got on there, and she said, woo! I was able to... Oh, it is so fun. I've not been able to catch anybody on there. I'll go in there later, and I'll see where they were, and I'll wave at them. I know how to do that now. I know how to wave at people. And it may take me a while, but once we get it down, that's going to be an ongoing thing right there. That's just going to be too much fun not to do. I mean, I learned how to do it. You know, it'd be like if I'm down here at 12 o'clock at night, I'll get on there and say, anybody on Discord? I'm crafting. You want to craft with me? That would be fun. I haven't figured it out yet, but I know you can do it. Yep, it's over here too, y'all. And I'll show you in just a minute. Oh, it's still over here. It's all over that mat. Can you see the sparkles? It's all over my pieces too. Which is an okay thing, because I can brush them off. It's all up underneath here. It's in the top of my sealer. When I tell you it's everywhere, I mean it is everywhere. Okay, now this is when I've got to clean it out of there, though. Okay, this is when I will go back with the tape, and it should get whatever. It's all over the tape. Oh my word. It's not. It's all over the top of the tape. Okay, nope. And I don't have my lint thing up here anymore. My lint roller is gone. Okay. I am not going to obsess over this anymore. Oh, it's all over this too. Was it worth it? No, no. I can honestly say it was not worth it. I have done some things where I used glitter, then it was like, well, okay, but it was worth it, so I'll deal with it. But no, that was not worth it. Because I just cleaned all this stuff up, y'all. And the thing about it is, now when I do resin, I'm going to be fighting with glitter in my resin. And let me, y'all know, if you have glitter, one little speck of glitter is going to shine. It's just going to stick out like, that's the first thing you're going to see. Nope, I can honestly say, y'all, if you didn't already know, I am not. I have never been, and nor will I ever be, a fan of glitter. I think it's gorgeous. That's not it. But now glitter and resin is different. If you're good, you can control glitter and resin, but then of course glitter and resin has its own trials. It sinks to the bottom unless you buy the glitter that doesn't sink, which you can actually buy glitter that does not sink, and you do not have to put glue in. And oh, let me tell you, I've tried the glue thing, and I know people think it's wonderful and it works. Well, you may think it works really well, but it does something to the resin. It does. Anything you add to resin is going to alter the chemical reaction. And it might look good now, but I guarantee you, it weakens the resin. And unless you use blue in your resin, in about a year, sometimes it takes 2, it starts yellowing really bad. Anytime you alter the chemical reaction to resin, you're asking for problems. That's just science, y'all. Okay. Well, it looks, I know y'all probably can't even see this, okay? Y'all are probably saying, Beth, why are you still, but it's still there. It's still everywhere. Everywhere I look. there's glitter everywhere. But I am happy with, at least I was able to show you how you could dry brush on the texture. We finished that. That's a good thing. And we got to see some of the new molds, which is a really good thing. And we do now know that this doesn't have to be a Halloween witch. That can just be a regular witch. And a lot of people have different, I think somebody does like in March, what is that? Oh, I don't remember. I left a little star. But the real piece, and this is gorgeous. It is. I'm very, 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 very happy with this piece. I will sand the bottom a little bit, and it's not perfect. It's off a little bit, you know, the sides. It's not. But now that is the glitz that I can handle. It was easy peasy clean up, and it sparkles just like glitter. So, yeah. And that's, did I ever show you the size? Did I ever? Here's the tape measure. Okay. It is almost 11.5 inches long. 4 4.25 inches across. I think it's an inch. Yeah, and it's an inch deep. And you could use this for so many things. Well, that should have, trying to find something that you would know right off. These little, I don't want to put those on there for fear that there's paint on there. I'm looking for something in reference to, even though I told you the measurements, I still think, oh, I want to do this little jar. I forgot all about this little jar. You want to do this real quick in the 2-minute cure resin? And just wait and see what it looks like? Oh, that'd be cool, huh? Let me get some gloves on. How long is this video? Oh, it's 2 hours and 34 minutes. We'll do it next time. Yeah, I really want to do this, but we'll do it next time. I promise we'll do it next time. For some reason, the thing's over here. I hope this thing doesn't come out wonky. Okay, but I'm putting this... I'm looking to see if there's glitter on the bottom of this. Alright. After much fussing and frustration of my glitter adventure, I want to... It's going to be a non-stop thing. I'm going to have to toss this thing. I want to say thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end, thank you. If you stuck through my frustration and my ranting about glitter, I really appreciate you. You are truly a loyal viewer. I was going to show you. I'll do that. I didn't bring my phone down here. I was going to show you pictures, but I didn't bring phone down here. I really need to get upstairs and get me some coffee. I hope y'all have a fantastic week, and I want to again say thank you to the 13. I have 13 members now, and I am so appreciative over that. And I'm hoping to have a lot of fun with this. I know it's a slow start. I only promised on the thing one craft video and a selected some selective videos, first access, and then the live chat, and then of course the emojis and all that that you get. I want it to be a lot more, okay? The craft video for the members only will be coming. I was hoping Monday. I'm going to put it up to Wednesday now, because those are always really, really long, and they are more experimental and weird, and I want to have ample enough time to really do that. And so I'm going to say Wednesday. We should have the December members only craft video out. And I'm hoping this weekend I can talk to my son Justin and get this Discord down pat, and the live chats can start. If you're curious about the members only, it's called Best Golden Circle. There's a little join button right up underneath the title. You can push that. That doesn't join you right immediately. It takes you to a video of me talking about the members only, and from there you join. But you really need to do it on your laptop or your desktop and not on your phone if you are a iPhone Apple user, because Apple charges you more, and it is $4.99 and not a penny more. So if you get something that says $6.99, you're paying Apple fees. Alrighty, don't forget about the giveaway. For the Bond Crafter is the company that they sent me a bunch of stuff, and not for a giveaway, but just to send it to me. And of course I've done reviews on their resin before, and y'all know that I like their resin. They also sent me some casting compound. I will not use it. I said that last time. I did tell them, and I guess I'll contact them and let them know that I won't use it. And if they want to schedule a pickup, then they can do that. I won't even give it away because of the ingredients that's in there. That is just me. You know, everybody has their own opinion, but that is my opinion, and I'm honest about that on my channel, and nothing's going to change that. So, you know, I do enjoy buying crafters' products, but if they choose not to ever send me anything again because of what I said about their casting resin, that's fine. That's their choice too, and I understand that. And I'm okay with that. But I will always be honest, because my number one is my viewers, not the people who give me free products to review. And this is not the first issue we've had with Minecrafter, and you know, they wanted me to say you had to join their Facebook group to be in the giveaway for Halloween, and I wouldn't do that either, because that's unfair. Facebook has nothing to do with YouTube, and that was an unfair request, and I said no. But you know, there's ways around that, and I decided to do my own, because I honestly, you are the reason why I do this. And if I feel like you're being treated unfairly or something's unsafe, my only response is going to be no. And that's just the way it is. Alrighty. Again, I hope y'all have a fantastic weekend. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought about this. You've seen me do these before, I'm sure, but there's a lot of new people coming, and this is one of my favorite things. And I love to Mix2Mold. Y'all know that I love Mix2Mold. I will always love Mix2Mold. It's the one product, well, there's been a few products. Into Resin has never let me down. Mix2Mold has never let me down. Eye Candy has never let me down. And there's a couple of more. I can't think off the top of my head. And that's why I'm affiliates with them. Resineers, I felt the same way, and their products are great. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, just because I think what they did was unfair, not just to me, but to all YouTubers that did a review. 5 of them didn't send theirs back, by the way. There was 50 of them, and 5 of the, I don't know who they are, but 5 of them didn't send theirs back. And I almost didn't send mine back, and I sort of wish I hadn't now, but thankfully Sonia, yeah, she sent me one, and I am so thankful for that. But that has nothing to do with their products. Their products are good, and it was very sweet that they sent me that gift. But it was not, somebody said something in the comments that it was Resineers that sent the resin. They did not. They have nothing to do with the giveaway that's coming up. That was Bond Crafter. Bond Crafter is the one that sent it, and because they sent it to me, that is why I chose to do the giveaway for the 216 ounces of resin. So I just want to make that clear. Resineers sent me absolutely nothing for a giveaway. They sent me that Christmas gift that was not anything to do with crafting, well, except for the Resineers laser glitter, which I love. I do. But in resin. It has got to go in resin, because if it doesn't, then yes. And I know I'm probably going to have some horrible comments, and don't waste your time, because they get deleted. Just to let you know, you want to leave a horrible comment about what I think about glitter, go ahead. I mean, that's your choice, but they're not going to stay on my channel. They're going to be deleted immediately. Alrighty. And with that, I'm going to say thank you again, and I will see you really soon. This is going to be first access only to members only for the first 4 hours, and then after that today, everybody will be able to see this video. Thank you again. Bye-bye.